What's up? I'm Ryan,
And I'm Tyler.
and we're reacting to Raptor Puppet,
Raptor Puppet.
which I have no idea what this is.
Um,
It's his idea.
I vaguely remember this from like so long ago, but it's cool.
Okay, this doesn't look cool.
And if you've never seen this,
Looks cringy.
you'll think it's cool. Yeah, I mean, it may look cringy at first glance.
All right, let's do it.
It ain't.
Okay, this is just for the thumbnail.
That was the thumbnail.
Hey, Barnaby Dixon here. So this is a puppet
Look at
that
this
I've had
kid.
for about a year. I made this about a year ago, and
He made
it's based
that.
on a dinosaur.
He like made it.
I'm wondering how the tail is wiggling.
And watch him. Yeah, like
I mean, it's all very impressive already, but the tail, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. How is he doing
watch
that?
how naturally he moves this thing.
And it's very similar in a lot of ways to my bird puppet.
Totally
called
natural.
Danchic. But it's different. It's a bit more complicated, I'd say.
This is like all
for a
this
start,
kid
the
does.
legs are external in
Like
this one, so
puppet
you get
hobby.
these kind of realistic up.
You what?
Like this is all this kid does. Like, just his hobby.
And I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like puppets like sound weird, but oh, this one like looks like a skeleton raptor technically,
Let's
but
keep going.
it's got a cool look.
Articulations like that. It had a tail too, and this is not really a mechanism I invented. This tail, I based
Like
this,
one of
this
his fingers or
particular part
something
on
is
those
it
toy
moving the
snakes,
tail.
You know, where you shift the weight from left.
So
to
he's
right.
just shifting the
You get
weight
that kind of
slightly, and
motion.
it's
What's
very
nice is that
subtle.
you can
Okay.
do it if you find the center point. You can make the actual
Huh.
body of the puppet move in quite
mean,
a
it
subtle
works
way.
very well.
The tail
I'd
can
like to see
really
how
look
he
like
actually makes
it's
it.
going some. Yeah. So what else? The mouth mechanism is very similar. So that'll open up like that. Although I did add this little crest. You see there?
He's got like a.
what?
What?
Wait,
So when his mouth
that was his.
opens,
That was
He
him.
made that
crest
noise.
pops up as well.
I wonder if he does like videos with
He's-
these. Like, is there a purpose?
The purpose is just that he like is passionate about it,
I mean, it's very cool.
and
I'm not sure. It would be difficult. It's something definitely only a very young person, for the most part, would do because
And even at
there's like
that-
no financial gain.
it's so strange, like how you would even get started doing this.
Yes, just pure like curiosity, creativity, playing with mechanical stuff, engineering stuff.
The head mechanism is the same one that I designed for the bird puppet maybe a year before, and it works very nicely. So
Look at that.
you can
Wow.
go up and down, and side to
He's
side
good.
With that.
I don't know what
The,
he's referring. I didn't watch the bird puppet, but
Yeah,
it's interesting how he's moving that head with his wrist, I guess.
and he's so good at being like subtle, and like knowing how to make it look natural.
Arms as well, they
Yeah.
also move. In terms of the characters, well, the dinosaur's personality.
It's making little noises
I'm not
too.
sure, like the personality of a dinosaur is something we'd relate to so much. So I try and kind of get him acting a bit more like a
Okay.
dog, somewhat playfully, you know. sort of
He's
pushing
thought
around
about
and-
It
this.
seems like he does this a lot. Like it
He's
is
thought about
for
this.
performance.
Yeah.
It's not just that he made
I
it.
think he has other videos where he does like more of a performance.
Maybe he does like birthday parties.
This is this is like explaining it, and he does performances, and I don't know, it's crazy.
Sort of playing with toys, maybe.
I mean, it would be impressive
And so-
enough
Sometimes like a cat.
just to learn to operate it, but
Yes.
he didn't go to Walmart and buy this. Like he made it too.
I'm sure that gave him the ability to tailor it to exactly how. I mean, he knows exactly how to operate it.
Yeah, maybe
Like he
once
designed it, so
Maybe there's like engineering fundamentals like that.
And he's
Once
also-
you know them, you can make crazy puppets.
he's got a glove too, which I guess is part of the performance
It's
to
like
hide it.
it's black or dark, so
Yeah.
you can't see it.
As well, but with kind of affectionate behaviour like that.
He's got a whole character.
And what's nice also is, and this applies to I think all the puppets that I make.
Look
You
at
can
that.
sort of get them on someone's hand like this, and they really get a sense that this thing has a weight because your hand is directly inside
Smart.
the puppet. So you can push down and give it a real sort of believable sense of
I wonder if he
So
figures-
he is doing that to people.
Yeah.
Like this
yeah.
is for like some kind of live show.
Which is,
Wonder if he
which is
figured
nice.
all
And you
this
don't get
out
that with marionettes.
Seems like
himself.
They'll only ever have the
Insane.
words of the puppet.
If he figured out how to make it, then
Whereas this, you can
pretty smart.
make them lighter or heavier, depending what feels most realistic for the situation. Yeah. So if you like that, do check out the other videos I have on YouTube. I do a lot of stuff like this, and also a series called
Check
Dab
out the
Chick.
bird one.
So you can
real-
subscribe
real quick.
with a link that I'll put.
I remember there's a bird
Francis
one.
looking at the link.
Um,
I'm just gonna sort by most,
Most
popular,
popular.
and assume. Oh, he's making
not the
bug,
dance, the
stingray.
dancing
Wow.
like tiki guy.
Is it? There's two birds.
Well,
Wow. Well. Barn. What's his name? Barnabix.
Barnaby Dixian.
Bird.
Yeah, he probably has a popular one.
Insane
there we
bird
go.
puppet.
Check out his flapping, see?
What the heck?
You can do this really cool little ear scratch thing too, see?
Almost looks like stop motion.
Okay, so my name's Barnaby Dixon, and this, some of
Yeah.
you guys might recognize, is Dab Chick. This is actually the latest version of Dab Chick. I actually only
Dab
finished
Chick.
this one a couple of days ago. But I've tried to keep them very similar looking to the original
Wow.
one in every way that I could, but I have added some new mechanisms.
presses
I'll show you
the
first
top
one. So
for the
see as he
wings.
leans forward, you see how
He's
the
got
tail
his
kind
neck
of, stretches
Wow.
out
connected to his
behind him
wrist.
as he goes back.
So when
see
he
how it
like
angles
elevates his
up,
wrist,
kind
his
of like
neck
a
goes up.
counterbalance type thing.
This one's a lot more simplistic, but still extremely not simplistic. But he really took it even further with Raptor.
Yeah.
But just thinking about the mechanics to, like what he was just explaining, where when he leans forward, it straightens out the tail and everything. Like, it's so weird. He must have gone through a lot of prototypes and stuff, because every time you want to add a feature, it might conflict with something else you've already built. And
Behind him, and as he goes back, you see how it angles up, kind of like a counterbalance type thing. The mouth mechanism, I'll show you this one close up. So you
he
see
does a similar kind of noise for the bird.
Oh, yeah. But he's good
how
at
wide that one's able to get. It's very responsive.
like this
to
is
the
acting like a
mechanism.
bird, all
Also, his head can
erratic.
turn from side to
And the
side,
raptor
up
was, like,
and
more
down,
dog-like.
and he can
See, when
fly
he
like the
moves-
previous version. Although this one weighs about
When he
half
gets
the
his
weight,
face out of the
'cause he's made
camera,
out
it's
of this
even
very
more
lightweight plastic,
immersive.
the same
Like
plastic
it
in
looks
fact
Look
that
at
I made
that.
a bug puppet
looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a bird.
a few months ago. So because the puppets that I
What?
make
Oh.
are very small, I generally don't have to worry about the weight of the materials that I use. I can value very durable materials over lightweight materials. But I'm finding, with plastics, it's really
It's
not
cool
either
that
or.
he found a.
So these are plastic. I thought they were wood.
If this had been more modern, he could have like 3D printed all this stuff. But I
I
think
mean,
this
it was
is
only
older.
two. It's only two. This one's 3 years old.
Okay, I don't think he 3D printed this though.
It is plastic though.
You can have a super lightweight puppet that
It
feels
doesn't look 3D printed. It
Yeah,
doesn't have the
who knows?
look.
like it could almost float away at any time. While at the same
I
time,
wonder
you
if,
have the
like,
confidence that if
somehow
for
he has
whatever
made this
reason,
into
it
a
needs to
career.
take a beating, then
I hope so.
it can. So for the past 3 years, I've been taking Dab Chick out and about, making this kind of comedy vlog narrative series type thing. There's also a
Okay.
musical element to it too.
What?
So if you're interested in checking them
What?
out, I've put a link to a playlist in the video description. So I've done a selection of maybe 5 episodes that I've picked from maybe 80.
Doesn't
He's
even
so
have-
natural.
He doesn't even have to think about it.
So if you do fancy binging on something, then
That'd be like such a great street performer.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
You'd probably make a lot of money being a street performer. Like,
feel free.
My
If
corner.
you like this video and want to see more like it, then do feel free to subscribe to this channel. You can hit notifications as well if you'd like to. Also, you can share this video with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it.
okay, well, yeah, check out Barnaby Dixon. Looks like he has 1 million subscribers, so he's doing okay.
He's doing all right.
That's pretty awesome. That's really cool. Well, we might have to react to some of his other stuff sometime.
Yeah, this is like what a unique like hobby that you've never heard of, but instantly makes sense in a way.
Yeah, I almost don't feel like anyone else in the world does it. Like, you can see Adam Savage met him. Like, there's not a lot of people in the
Oh, okay,
world
Okay,
else that probably do something
That's
quite
cool.
like this.
that's cool. That if he's in fact like one of the best at those who do this, that's even cooler.
He's got to be one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Subscribe, unsubscribe.
See ya.
See ya.